This is the very first episode of the BKRR show, Be Kind and Rewind with Rukus. Our very first guest ever in the history of our show, Mr. Serpentico and Miss Nyla Rose.
Me. Hello.
I'm the first one, though, right?
I'm the first one. You said Serpentico first.
No, but he asked me to do the show first, so I'm the first.
How do you know you didn't ask me first?
I'm the first. Who would ask you first?
Oh, come on.
So I read from left to right, so I'm going to do this from right to left. I want to welcome Miss Nyla Rose and Mr. Serpentico to the show, and then you guys can duke it out to see who's the favorite.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. Now I'm second. Okay. All right. No biggie.
Just like the big number 2 that you are.
All right. You guys, am I in the frame correctly? I don't know if I can, am I
centered up nicely?
Am I centered up all good?
Yep.
That's an interesting shirt you have on there.
You can see everything. I got to lift my head up a little bit, stretch my neck out for a little bit. Are we good? All right. Let's get this podcast going. Yeah.
Yeah. Way to use a visual gag on an audio medium, you jackass.
Oh, wait a minute.
We have video.
No,
okay, we have video. That's fine. All right, that's good. You almost got me.
So
we're okay.
I will let you guys know that I'm not the normal podcast host. Most guys try to keep it calm and cool and collected when things are funny. I laugh my ass off at everything, even things that aren't funny. I laugh at myself. Yeah, I mean that's an issue that I have. So that may happen. So one of the things that we wanted to do is bring about a brand new segment that I thought was going to be really fun that we call the Wacky Table Reads. And what we like to do is revisit an old retro movie that we think is fun. We pick out a couple of scenes and then we act them out. So it just so happens that this week we are looking at Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And it looks like Nyla is going to be multitasking and playing 2 roles here. She will be playing the role of Dolores in the first scene and the role of Jessica Rabbit in the second scene. And I will be playing the role of Detective Eddie Valiant, and Serpentico will be playing the role of Roger Rabbit.
I've got a question.
Absolutely.
Who nominated me to play Roger Rabbit and why?
We did a poll, and it came up.
You did a poll?
Yeah, we had a poll.
I didn't get to vote in this poll.
Yeah, we should have sent that to you. That's our fault.
That would have been nice. That would have been all right. I see how it is. Guess I won something. That makes you know what? I won something. That's great.
You win. You get to be the star of the show. Roger Rabbit's the star. That's why you're the star of the show.
I think the problem was you did email him when you should have faxed him. I don't think Serpentico even has email. Like he deals primarily in faxes.
That is true. Multiple faxes. My favorite is the Canon MGP12. You should go seek it out at Radio Chat.
To be fair, we did page him. We did page him on his beeper, and we never heard back. So,
okay, well, I got like 4 beepers though.
And I'll have to tell you this: I actually made an entrance theme with a fax machine sound in it, and Tony got it.
Did you really?
I kid you not. Tony heard it and texted me back and said, "Can you please take that sound out? It's annoying the shit out of me." I swear to God.
My boss has forsaken me.
True story. He was like, it's really getting on my nerves.
This hurts my heart.
That's incredible.
My heart is hurting for real.
But, I had to take it one step further. I couldn't just have, like, the beginning of the song start with the fax machine sound. I had to infuse it into the beat. So instead of just a... It was like a... And he was just like, yeah, that's not going to work for me. I was like,
Tony, you broke my heart. Well.
I got you.
I kind of want to hear it.
I may have to send it to you after this. We took it out, and somebody's got the theme now, so I'm not going to say whose it is on the air, because they're going to be like, you gave me a fax machine theme, dude?
Well, now I'm gonna listen to everyone's music intently and try to pick it out.
You got a long list to go through, because I can tell you right now, you'll never guess whose it was.
Oh boy.
Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston. There it is.
No. All right, whose dog was that? Was that a dog barking?
Can you hear those dogs? All right, let me.
No, I love it. No. Don't tell him to be quiet. I love the dogs barking in the background.
Okay, all right. As long as it doesn't mess up the show.
It's very unprofessional.
It reminds me of Jane's Addiction. Because stealing once when I was 5. Yep. I didn't trust him then. So okay. So the first scene we're gonna do is when Eddie and Roger and Dolores are in the bar. Eddie is trying to hide Roger Rabbit, and Dolores and Eddie are having a conversation. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do, and Roger is just kind of screwing around and just interjecting himself in ways that are not supposed to be done. So it looks like the first line goes to Dolores, and we're just going to kind of follow along. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. We didn't rehearse, just for people that are watching.
Not at all.
There was no rehearsal on this whatsoever. They literally got the script maybe 30, 40 minutes ago. And then the rest of the time, I was just trying to figure out how to record this. So we're going to make it work.
And on top of that, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen Roger Rabbit in like 20 years or whatever.
Oh,
so, like,
nice.
I don't even know how these people are supposed to sound. So I'm gonna throw something out there, just see what happens.
Make it your own.
There we go.
I actually watched it last week, and I forgot how good that movie actually really is. So it's on Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus, feel free to check it out and take a stroll down memory lane. All right, so the scene begins with Miss Nyla Rose as Dolores.
So, tell me, Eddie, is that a rabbit in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? He's giggling already.
Cut the comedy, Dolores. Cut the comedy, Dolores. I've had a very hard day. I gotta get out of these cuffs.
Oh, swell.
Woo! Jeepers, Eddie! I lost myself. That almost killed me! Boy, what is this? Some kind of secret room?
The rough gut room. A holdover for probation.
Oh, I get it. A speakeasy. A gin mill. A hooch parlor.
The tools are up here, Eddie.
Look at this. It's a fire hose. Jeepers, Eddie. That would be a great place to hide.
Crazy tunes. Oof.
Watch ahead.
Thought you said you'd never take another tune case. What, did you have a change of heart?
Nothing's changed. Somebody made a patsy out of me, and I'm gonna find out why. Hold still, will ya?
Hey, does this help?
Yeah, thanks. Wait, you mean to tell me you could have taken your hand out of these cuffs at any time?
No, not at any time. Only when it is funny. Hey, where's your sense of humor?
Is he always... Is he always as funny or only on days he's wanted for murder?
Listen, my philosophy is this. If you don't have a good sense of humor, you're better off dead.
You just make it your wish until I can figure out what happened to this.
What is it, Eddie?
Just look at it.
Mr. Acme's will.
Yeah, and I think Maroon played the part of the sound mind and your wife the sound body.
Why, I resent that innuendo.
What's the scheme, Eddie?
I don't think they got to the will.
But how do you know?
Because they were still looking for it after they killed him.
Anything I could do?
Maybe you can go down and check the probate.
Yeah, check the probate. Why, my Uncle Thumper had a problem with his probate, and he had to take giant pills and drink lots of water.
Not prostate, you idiot, probates!
Now, let me get this straight. You think my boss, R.K. Maroon, dropped a safe on Marvin Acme's head so he could get his hands on Toontown?
Yeah, that's my hunch. Now, could he stay here for a couple days?
Not gonna do anything crazy, is he?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hey, where are you going?
Back to the office. And scene.
I think that's Oscar worthy, friends. I think we won ourselves an Emmy or something. An award.
Oh,
Something is correct. or something.
Absolutely outstanding. That was excellent.
See? We did it.
fantastic. Okay, we have one more. The scene right after that. This is.
Oh wait, so I only have 4 pages of this, and that scene I don't have anything after the scene we just did.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. I'm not part of it.
That's it.
All right, look at that. Done. Done.
No business, kid.
You're wrapped.
In and out.
So this final scene is Mr. Valiant going back to the office, and Jessica is there, and he meets Jessica for the first time. Jessica is rather suggestive in her speaking and in her actions and in her movements, and Dolores actually walks in on Eddie with his pants down.
I remember this scene.
But Eddie's not. This Eddie ain't gonna have his pants down on this podcast, so it's all good.
And we're all very thankful for that.
All right, so this is gonna start with Nyla Rose as Jessica Rabbit. Scene.
Mr. Valiant. Mr. Valiant.
Will, this could be you. There is a sound of flushing the toilet, and Valiant emerges from the bathroom.
You got the wrong idea about me, Mr. Valiant. I'm a pawn in this, just like Roger. Can you help me find him? Just name your price and I'll pay it.
Yeah, I bet you will. You've got to have the rabbit to make this scam work.
No. I love my husband. You've got me all wrong. You don't know how hard it is being a woman looking the way that I do.
Yeah, well, you don't know how hard it is being a man looking at a woman looking the way you do.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Weren't you the one I caught playing patty cake for the old man Acme?
You didn't catch me, Mr. Valiant. You were set up to take those pictures.
What are you talking about?
Maroon wanted to blackmail Acme. I didn't want anything to do with it, but he said if I didn't pose for those patty cake pictures, Roger would never work in this town again. I couldn't let that happen. I had to do anything for my husband, Mr. Valiant. Anything.
Yeah, what a wife.
I'm desperate, Mr. Valiant. Can't you see how much I need you?
Valiant's trousers fall to the floor.
Ahem. Dabbling in watercolors, Eddie?
Huh? Valiant rapidly tries to pull up his trousers, and he stands up. Head comes up between Jessica's breasts. Sorry, huh?
Goodbye, Eddie. My offer stands firm. Think about it.
As Jessica leaves, she blows a kiss at Valiant, which flutters across the room and smacks onto Valiant's cheek. Scene!
Yay! That's awesome.
That was great.
Job. Great Jessica Rabbit. I felt like I was there at the movie again. That was amazing.
Nyla, I am voting you for Oscar for dual roles, and I think you just froze up at the same time.
It was
Her performance is so strong.
Yeah,
she ate up
so
all the bandwidth.
She destroyed the internet. That's amazing.
The internet is done. Thanks, Nyla. You ruined the internet. It's all destroyed.
Did we lose her?
I don't know. We'll see if she makes it back on. It was literally right at the end.
Yeah, it was right at the end. That's great. All froze
I mean,
up.
it's great timing.
Perfect timing.
Wow.
She did a mic drop.
Good deal. Well, listen. Thank you guys for coming on. Mr. Serpentico, Miss Nyla, I know you're frozen in Doctor Strange's infinite multiverse there. But we're going to catch up with you here again.